Sometimes you don't have to earn more money for you to change your financial life. Actually, all you need is just to learn how to say these five no I am about to mention. You really need to learn how to say no on these 5 things that I am going to work on in this video. Welcome to my channel. My name is Venky and this is Venky Vibes channel. Today I'm back again with another video that will help us in getting better in our financial life each and every day. And please remember to like the video, remember to comment, remember to share to your friends. What are the 5 no's that one really needs to say no to? What are these 5 things that you really need to say no to? The first thing that you really need to say no is spending to impress people. In this life, there are people who live just to prove a point. But you know that you don't really need to prove your life to anyone. Nobody is interested in how you are living this life. Actually, whatever people do, they will ask you, "Are you okay?" And you tell them yes, and that's it. That's it. Nobody is in the business of investigating your life, how you live it. Please don't spend just to impress them. You want to get the latest car. People will even forget that you have a new car after 2 days. Yet you spend just to impress them. They will forget they will forget that you gave them a ride in that car. They will forget that you have a new phone. Please don't spend to impress people. If anything, you don't have a point to prove. You don't have to prove anything to people. If you have this habit of constantly getting things just to impress others, nobody is in the business of knowing how you are living your life. The other thing that you really need to learn how to say no is learn how to say no to unnecessary debt, unnecessary loans. Some people go to the extent of borrowing money for things that they don't really need. And this keeps your income tied up. You keep borrowing for things that are not even adding value to you. Why don't you consider saving for that thing, or even using working extra hours to achieve your financial goal, and then you go and get that? Please don't get into unnecessary debts for things that are really not important for you. Another thing, learn how to say no to impulse buying. This, I know ladies, we have this. You go shopping, you have your beautiful shopping list, and what do? You go ahead and you see something that was not in your budget that you want to get it. Say no. Say no. That will save you a lot. If you learn how to say no to these small things, then your financial life is likely to change. Please don't just buy things that are not in your budget, that you're not planned for. At least leave them for at least 1 or 2 days, and when you come back and you still need it, then it's necessary. Another thing is learn how to say no to lifestyle inflation. You know, there are people in this life, you find that when your income increases, you also want to increase your bills. My sister, my brother, you want to increase your bills simply because your income increased. You want to move to a bigger house simply because your income has increased. You want to get the latest brand of a phone simply because your income has increased. This is lifestyle inflation. Please learn to say no to it. Because these are some of these things are very unnecessary. Very, very unnecessary. And every expense, every expense that you incur drags you miles back from your financial freedom. That's why you really need to say no to these things that I am mentioning. And then the other thing that you really need to say no to is that is the fifth thing, is saying no to having no financial plan. Do you have a financial plan? 2026 is coming to an end. And 2026 coming to an end, there's still somebody who has no financial plan. Actually, we are approaching the last quarter of this year. We are just a month away from the last quarter of 2026. That's why I'm saying you must have at least a plan. Have a budget. Know what comes in, know what goes out, know what you are spending on what, know what you are saving, know all these things. Know what you are working towards. Because if you don't have any plan, your money just comes in, you're likely to spend it unwisely. You're likely to waste it. And let me tell you, we will always have an opinion on your money. We will always give you advices. Actually, there's a video I made about how to become your own financial advisor. Please watch it. That is very important. These are things that you really need. Very, very crucial. If you become your own financial advisor, you'll become financially free. And one thing I always say is, if you don't plan, you are planning for failure. And definitely you are likely to fail, because if money comes, I come and tell you, help me this amount, and you help me. I go, I forget, I pretend I don't remember, I fail to return. Another person comes in, and they ask you for another amount. You are likely to give them because you don't have a plan. Please make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a budget. Make sure that your finances are accounted for. When you learn to say these 5 no that I have mentioned, you are likely to become financially stable. Your financial life is likely to improve. And by the way, I always say that financial freedom isn't about how much money you make. It's also about how do you manage it? How do you spend it? Because money that you don't manage, then you are likely to overspend it. You are likely to misuse it. Please have some good management skills, and this will save you a lot. Thank you for watching me. This is Venky Vibes channel, and as always, let's meet in the next one.